girl can cook. She got the recipe. She got what you need. That girl can cook. That black girl magic. I gotta have it.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. And guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a delicious New Orleans classic staple, and that is barbecue shrimp. Y'all, you got to try it out, okay? So go ahead and grab all of your ingredients and let's get started. All right, so if you're still here with me and you want to use fresh whole shrimp, come on in the room, all right? So look, I'm going to take some fresh whole shrimp, okay? Head and all that, tail, everything. And we're going to go ahead and separate the heads from the body, all right? That's the first thing we need to do. It's a simple little pull and tug, that's all you got to do. And then put the heads in one and then the rest of the body in the other bowl, okay? After you get that done, you want to go ahead and peel all of your shrimp. Peel off the shells and then peel off the tail. We don't want to have to deal with eating the tail, while we eating this dish. We just want to eat and go, not play with our food. All right. That's the next step. Now, once you do that, once you have your head separated, you have everything peeled, we're going to go ahead and clean them. Make sure you do this part. Do not skip it, okay? I don't care if you don't see the little poop in the back. It's back there. Go ahead and get it out. So I'm going to take a small paring knife and I'm just going to run it straight through the back just like that. And it's going to expose a little small tiny vein and we're going to get rid of that, okay? Pull it out. Sometimes it's full of stuff. Sometimes it's not. Either way, it needs to be gone. So get rid of it, all right? If you just decide this is too much for you, you can just buy the shrimp already prepared and clean. I'm still gonna look at it and clean it myself, but to each their own. All right. Now we're doing whole shrimp because we're going to use the heads in this recipe to give this dish a little bit more flavor. And y'all, I learned this recipe while I was at the School of Cooking in New Orleans. And I can't wait to share that vlog with y'all, okay? It's going to be posted right in this video. So y'all make sure y'all check that out, okay? It's going to be a little video vlog, all right? But I wanted to bring this recipe back so y'all can see how it's done because it is delicious. All right, so now look, we have our shrimp peeled, we have it deveined, we have the tails off, we rinsed it off, we're good to go. So we're over medium heat, and if you cook in any type of Cajun style food, butter is the main ingredient. So I don't want to hear nothing about my arteries getting hard. Y'all, that's how you make this recipe. Okay, so we're going in with our 6 tablespoons of butter. You can cut down to 4 if you like, and we have to use fresh garlic for this. Okay, we got to. So I'm using 2 tablespoons of fresh garlic. Okay. If you want to use more, you can. And you want to make sure you're not burning that garlic, okay? Make sure you're really taking a look at it, all right? But this is what we're using those shrimp heads. Make sure there's no shells in this. You don't want shells in your sauce getting stuck in your throat, okay? Just the head, all right? So we're taking the heads. We're just going to saute that in there in that butter and garlic. Give it some real good flavor. And once they turn orange, y'all, that's when you take them out, okay? You can squeeze the life out of them to get all that good juice out of it and save them for later and suck the head if you real grown, okay, baby, you can do that. I'm not that grown yet. I'm not going to suck these shrimp heads, okay? So I'm just going to put them to the side and discard them. We have used them. They've made their purpose, all right? So once you get that done, okay, we're going to add in 4 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Okay, really good Worcestershire sauce. Make sure you put that in there. And for my seasoning of choice today, I'm going to be using Chef Prudhomme Seafood Magic. It's already blended perfectly, and I would recommend that you purchase this and have some in your cabinet, okay? If you don't want to use it, you can mix it how you want to, or you can add Old Bay. You could do something like a Creole seasoning. That's up to you, baby, but this is what I'm recommending, all right? Now, to this, we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of chicken broth. You can also use things like white wine. You can also use things like beer, if that's what you choose. I'm using chicken broth. You only need just a little bit. I added a 1/4 cup. It's going to get a little soupy. You don't want it to be soupy, but it's going to cook down. So we're going to reduce that first before we add the shrimp in, because remember, the shrimp is not going to take long, okay? Once you get it to the consistency that you like, go ahead and add your shrimp in. And then we're going to cook it for about 1 to 2 minutes per side, depending on how big your shrimp is. These shrimp are pretty large for me. They're not really that small. regardless of what they may look like on camera. So I went a little about 1.5 minutes. That's what I did. And I added some dried parsley and some dried thyme just because I wanted that herby feel in my mouth. All right. I added that in there. I wanted it to just be all in my mouth. That's what I wanted, okay? In that sauce. But that's optional if you choose not to add that. And you know you can always add fresh, okay? Once your shrimp is cooked and that sauce is nice and creamy, we're going to add just an additional creaminess by adding in just a few pats of butter. And we're going to swirl that in. Make sure you swirl it into the sauce, y'all, okay? Y'all, I'm telling you, you don't want to skip this step. Nice cold butter. Turn the heat off. Put it in there in the sauce and just swirl it around. And y'all, look. In less than 10 to 15 minutes, you have a classic New Orleans staple at your kitchen table, okay? So let's go ahead and plate it up. And there you have it, guys. Look at that delicious New Orleans style barbecue shrimp. Honey, I toasted up some French bread, put a little olive oil on it. Y'all, dipped it right on in there like it was just getting all good and sopped up. Look at that, honey. I'm telling you, it tastes just like what it looked like. Good, okay? And full of flavor. Get into that. Check that out. Y'all, you cannot go wrong with this dish. So if you love seafood and you love Nola, you got to try this one out, okay? You got to try it out. And definitely let me know when you do, okay? So as always, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. And if you try this recipe out, let me know down in the comments what you think. And I'll see y'all next time in the next video. Bye!